Hey everyone, my name is Alexandra and I am a watercolor artist. Welcome to part 3 of this year's Cozy Christmas Cards in under 10 minutes. Today we are going to be painting a Christmas card with a bunch of assorted different Christmas presents on it. This one is super easy for you guys to do. It's really easy to customize to whatever colors or style that you'd like. So let's jump right in. For supplies today, you guys will need 2 cups of water. I have one for clean, one for dirty water, a napkin for drying your paintbrushes. For paintbrushes today, I'm using Princeton Rounds numbers 2, 6, and 8. I have a fine liner that we're going to use just to add some details at the end. Paper, I'm using 140-pound cold press watercolor paper. And lastly, for paint, I'm using Philosophy and Co's Terrain palette, but you guys are more than welcome to use any one that you want. I'm just aiming for more Christmassy colors for this card specifically. So the first thing that we're gonna do is, with our fine liner, somewhere in the middle of your page, you're just gonna go ahead and write Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays, whatever it is that you'd like on your card. Just do this right away to make sure that we have it nice and centered on our page. And you guys don't have to worry too much about how the writing looks as we paint our entire picture. You'll find that everything will just start tying together. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're just gonna start by painting in the squares for where our gifts are gonna go. So I'm actually gonna use sort of this pink brown color that I've mixed here for all of my gifts, and then we're gonna add details in different colors. So I have it a little bit more watered down so it's not too dark on my page, and I am truly just going to start by painting squares on my paper. And the idea is you're doing squares that are a range of kind of shapes and sizes. So I'll do a long one down here. Sort of the only thing that we're looking for this step is that we fill our page with our squares. So I might do a tall one over here. All right, so I've done some on the bottom half of my page. Now I can kind of work my way around. And if I want, I can even stack a few gifts. So off this one that I just painted, I'm gonna paint another little square on top. Just working my way around to fill the space. If you guys wanted to be really precise, you could use a ruler with these or draw out your squares ahead of time. I'm just kind of working my way from the bottom up my page till I feel like it's full enough. So I might not even add too many more here. I'm actually just going to switch this one to be a wider present instead. And then I am going to leave it at that for how many gifts that I have. So now I can switch to one of my smaller brushes, and we're just gonna go ahead and add details all over our painting. So I'm gonna start with this green color here, using my small brush on 2 of my presents. I'm gonna paint some tiny little Christmas trees. So I'll start with this one right here, where I'm just painting a skinny little line down with my brush and just a few lines sticking out from it. So I have lines going down in sort of a V shape. And we just have our mini little Christmas trees. I can stick some to kind of look like they're coming off the edge. And with this one specifically, I like to repeat patterns throughout my painting, just so that everything looks a little bit more uniform and ties together better. So I will add some more trees to my little box over here. And while I have this green paint still, I'm gonna use it again and just add some bows on top of these trees, or sorry, on top of the boxes with the trees. So small paintbrush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm painting loops onto the top, and I can just keep adding them to make it look like a nice full bow. So I'm doing the same thing with this one here. Loops on top, so we have a nice full bow. All right, now I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna go to my number 6 brush, and we'll add some red ribbon to some of our presents. So I'm just mixing my red with a touch of blue and orange just to tone it down a bit. And now I can go into one of my presents and just paint a line down and across. I'll do the same with this one down here. Now while I have my red paint, I might go into another one and just paint some little circle berries all the way across. So you guys can really have fun with these. You can add whatever you'd like to them to make them look nice and Christmassy, just to really be cohesive with my design. I'm going to do the same thing for this one here. And we'll let those ones dry. And now I'm going to go in and add some of this yellow. And we'll do another ribbon with a bow. Okay, so now that we have the base of all of our gifts done, because I wrote in black my Merry Christmas and got a little bit of red paint here, so let me just try to get that off. I'm gonna go back in with my black pen, and we're just gonna add some pen details to make this look really fun and all tied together really nicely. So with my pen, I'm going over my gifts, and I'm essentially just drawing squares over them, but I'm not too picky about everything being in line with each other. The idea is that this is just going to give some nice definition to your presents. And I'm just being careful because I'm doing this relatively quickly to keep it under 10 minutes. Some of my presents are still a little bit damp, so if you guys have time, then definitely wait for them to fully dry before drawing your lines. But you'll see how this is such an easy way to make such a simple card. You guys can paint candy canes on your presents, you can do stripes, you can do whatever it is that you'd like, and mix and match with honestly any colors that you want, and you will end up with such an adorable card. You guys are also welcome to do it with or without writing. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you followed along, make sure to take a picture of it, send it to me on Instagram at Alexandra Victoria Studio. I love to see what you guys are doing. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and comment below what you'd like to learn next. We'll see you next time.